Well, it is Friday, so you know what time it is. It means it is time to take a look at the top headlines of the week.
That's right, but of course, we have to do it with a little humor. So here to help us with the comedy side of all the headlines is comedian Telly Robinson. Thank you for being here, brother.
How
we appreciate you.
It's my birthday. I just want to send that out there.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. And
I'm
that better not be a
21.
joke.
21, really. Starts off with the joke,
That
huh?
was the joke.
That's
Happy
right.
birthday.
All right, Telly, we've got a lot of funny, or maybe not funny, but we have a lot of headlines to get to. So let's start off with Reese Witherspoon. You know, she was just busted because her husband was driving. He got a DUI, and she started to mouth off to the police. It didn't end up good for them. They both got booked and got their mug shots taken. What is your thought on this story?
Well, I'm just shocked because that sounds like some black stuff right there.
Oh!
Just
Which part of it? The arrest?
Yeah.
Or
It was
the mug
the,
shots.
You got to tell your black woman, like, look, be quiet. I'm already in enough trouble.
Stop going off on the cops.
Don't go off on the cops. We're going to get Rodney King in here. But that is creepy, to say the least. And is that the video footage right there?
This is the video of her getting the handcuffs taken off of her to go into the police station. Because, you know, they cuffed her up because she was like, you know.
Well, she was standing by her man,
Right.
is what she was doing. If
See,
you
she
re-
was
that's what
supporting
she
him.
was doing.
Well, she was quote unquote riding, which is good. She stood up for her man because at least she stood by him.
And
She had the
got
bail
arrested.
money. Well, she had the bail money too, but that's
afford
good.
it.
But she can afford it. I think the thing that I found kind of amusing about it was apparently, according to the police report, the officer said that when she was getting arrested, she started saying, "Do you know who I am?
She
You're gonna
dropped that
become famous."
card.
Yeah, that I was like, come on now.
So you about to be on national TV. You about to know who I am. That's what she pulled.
See, when we do stuff like that, they look at us and say, "Do you know who you are?"
Right. Well, whoever you are,
And
you're going
you
to
stick
jail.
your hand out, and they be like, "Oh, you
gosh.
know the time." So, well, I'm
Okay.
not going to touch that subject.
Well, she was roughed up a little bit by the cops, but another person was roughed up recently, Beyonce. She was at a concert. She was trying to connect with her fans, and one snatched some of her hair.
Did she
They
do a
snatch
stage
it off.
dive?
They just pulled her hair
Well, it wasn't
and smacked her in
exactly
the
a
head.
stage dive, but it was,
No.
you know, it was basically
There
too
she
close
goes.
for comfort. Take a look at
Yeah,
that.
she's walking through the crowd, and somebody pulled her hair, and the other
Right.
one smacked her. Look at, oh, bow, bow, bow. So
And it was too much for her. She couldn't handle it.
Do they know she's married to Jigga?
right. He will come after
You
you.
cannot touch Jigga's wife, not at all. But Beyonce, that was a weird little intro to a concert. You know, you should have just came up under the stage or something like that. That would have been a safe thing because Beyonce's a huge star.
But at
I'm
least
sure
she did it
people was
with style.
overzealous to
But
see
I
her
think
walk
also,
through the
too,
crowd.
it kind of speaks to the impact that she has. Just the fact that these fans are going wildly crazy for her, and they all want
Now,
a piece
let's
of her.
let's talk about it. Would you think Michael Jackson would have did that? Michael had grown white men crying, and I seen people pass out in Russia about Michael Jackson.
right.
So Michael Jackson knew. They were like, Mike, that's not a good
But he knew
idea.
how to
Let's
work
not.
the crowd.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but Beyonce, she knew better than that.
So you
But at
think
least
she's gonna
she
be-
Did they
it
snatch a chain from her or
professionally.
jewelry?
Or her
No,
weave?
just some of her hair. Hey, she does not have weave. It's all natural.
Well, I mean, that's why I would be.
Well, that's valuable.
I'm saying, and I'd be upset if somebody snatched my hair.
I can sell her weave in Brooklyn right now for $100,000 if somebody had a piece of that weave. I'm just gonna keep it real. Shout out to Brooklyn.
All right, well, we've got some other headlines as well. This one coming from the original, or what is it called? The Real Housewives of Atlanta, NeNe Leakes. NeNe Leakes and her honey, who she was married to, Greg, and then they got a divorce, and now they're getting married again, and except this time she wants a prenup. Would you call that good advice or not?
Well, with the economic hardships that's going on, I think that would be some good advice to do a prenup. But who gets married twice?
Right. Well, they're trying to, mend it, and they're trying to get back together, rekindle their fire.
Well, plenty of people get married twice, but
It's
do
not
they
for
get
the
married to
same
the same person
Exactly.
the second time? That's the question.
Elizabeth
That is
Taylor
crazy.
did.
You don't get married to somebody and then even come back. You're supposed to just be like, look, it didn't work out. I'm not ever coming back.
Well, the good thing, you already know that person's flaws and mishaps, the good, the bad
Right, but
of
that
them.
might exactly be why you say, now I know why I divorced you in the first place.
Well, that's why she wants a prenup, just in case she's got her back covered.
Have
She's
you
hedging
ever
her
been
bets.
about to leave a woman before and you just be like, you just talking to yourself, pacing, like, this is why I hate her.
Oh, dang.
And now why would you come back after you done had this conversation? If you having a conversation by yourself, it's something very wrong with that relationship. You like, I swear to God, I'm gonna kill myself and her if I don't get away from her. And then you gonna come back? And she's a little overzealous, to tell you the truth. She got a strong face.
Okay,
What
well,
makes her feel strong?
She just, the blonde hair, it's just too much for me at times.
All right, well, she's getting back with her ex. Leave her alone. And Khloe was just Khloe Kardashian. She was
She's
just
a brunette,
ex from
maybe you
X
like
Factor. What do you think about that? I thought she was doing okay for somebody who's never hosted anything
Now, we
before.
all know the Kardashians cannot fail. So if she failed, this is shocking to me. I'm going to keep it real. It's crazy. The Kardashians don't lose.
Well, she lost this time.
Yeah, but she's the loser out of the family. I have to keep it real.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's like the black sheep.
Her marriage is going well.
Well, you got to understand, her sister's married to Kanye West.
Well, they're not married
One of the
just
best.
yet.
Well, whatever.
She is having his baby, though.
Well,
Khloe, however, is married to, what is it, Lamar?
Odom.
Lamar
basketball
Odom.
Well, she married a sixth man.
Okay.
Kanye West is at least a first man, right? You know what I'm saying? He's the second behind Jay-Z, of course. Shout out to Brooklyn again. But at the same time, I'm not shocked about this one at all.
At all, okay.
Not at all.
Well,
All right. Well,
somebody else.
Well, I was just going to say, speaking of talented women who are hosts of shows, Mariah Carey threatening that she will sue if she is fired as one of the hosts of American Idol. What do you make of that?
Oh, wow. Mariah Carey, you are beautiful, and you have a beautiful voice. Very talented. Very talented.
So is that all you care? You're like, she's talented. But, uh-oh.
I've watched this show before, and she's a little too excited about everything. Now, how are you going to sue somebody that wants to... Is that like celebrity unemployment?
Yeah, she would say that, you can't get rid of me, I'm gonna sue you. I think it's contractually that she was trying to, you know.
Yeah, but if anybody know, if you had a big contract to do something and they fire you, you keep the money and you don't have to work no more. She said, no, I want to stay. I give her an A for her work ethic because that is amazing.
Well,
so if you had to choose, would you go for Mariah or J-Lo in terms of better American Idol judges? Who would you pick?
I would prefer J-Lo.
Okay.
Just shout out to the Bronx because I love Spanish.
Oh, Lord. He's shouting out all the neighborhoods.
No, but I think Mariah Carey is a little overzealous with her analysis at times to a point where it's kind of annoying. Have you ever cringed looking at her like, what are you talking about, Mariah?
Well, you might like this other story. And, of course, we're talking about the anchor who was fired for dropping the F-bomb on his first day.
Did a bee sting him or something?
He was nervous.
His first day at work, we're talking about Clemente. I think that his career has actually gotten bigger.
Oh, yeah, he's all over Twitter, Facebook.
He's on YouTube or something?
Yeah, everybody. He's blowing up. He's went viral.
Oh, my God. And what happened to him to drop the F-bomb? Like, I seen the one black dude on YouTube and stuff, and he just went from real, like, cordial to, oh, my God.
He wasn't prepared. They were miking him up. He didn't think he was on the air, and he dropped the F-bomb, and unfortunately, he was fired that day. But since then, he's
everybody
been on Letterman.
Shannon's a good brother, and I know Shannon from college, and I've never really heard Shannon ever use a bad language or anything, but if you stub your toe on your table, you don't cuss. You
I was
be like,
oh,
fudge.
Yeah. Darn it.
It happens. They just caught him on camera. That's crazy, though. He used the F-bomb, was it?
Yeah. F-bomb. So, well, you know, it happens. He was fired, so hopefully he will bounce back.
I hope he gets unemployment.
I have a feeling his career is going to be just fine.
Right, he'll bounce back. He'll bounce back.
He'll be on the internet or something. Who knows?
There you go. All right. Well, thank you so much for going through the top headlines of the week with us.
We appreciate it.
We appreciate you. And if you guys out there have any other headlines that you think we should be covering, or if you want to riff about some of the headlines we just went over, tweet us at Arise TV 360.